What if I told you someone went from drowning in 30K of debt to completely debt-free, and then somehow ended up with an extra 13K sitting in their savings, without even trying for it? And here's the craziest part. It all happened in just 1 month. This is a real success story, and once you hear it, you're going to question everything you thought you knew about money, effort, and how things actually unfold in life. There was a time when this person had been unemployed for 6 straight months. No income, no stability, just pressure building day by day. During that period, they accumulated around 30K in debt. It wasn't sudden. It crept in slowly, quietly, until one day it was just there, heavy and unavoidable. Then 2024 came around, and something shifted internally. They made a simple decision. This 30K debt was going to be paid off. There were no elaborate techniques, no affirmations repeated day and night, no vision boards, nothing like that. They just set the intention, calmly, clearly, almost like a quiet agreement with themselves that this situation would not last forever. From the outside, it looked like they were doing what everyone else does, trying to pay it off the normal way. Monthly payments, step by step, logical, practical. But deep inside, there was this unshakable knowing that one day, somehow, they would be completely debt-free. And then everything changed. Through a series of completely unexpected events, the entire 30K debt disappeared within just 1 month. It started with something they had already given up on, a lawsuit against a former employer. They had lost the case. In their mind, that chapter was closed. They didn't expect anything from it. As far as they were concerned, the former employer didn't owe them anything. Months passed after losing. And then out of nowhere, that same former employer came back and offered a severance payment. Completely unexpected. At the same time, something else finally moved after being stuck for a long time. Their current employer deposited retroactive pay into their bank account, money that had been pending for more than 1.5 years. Something they had been waiting on for so long suddenly showed up. And it didn't stop there. More money began flowing in from other sources too, like an insurance company and similar channels. One by one, different streams of money started appearing, almost as if everything that had been delayed or blocked suddenly decided to arrive all at once. And just like that, within a single month, the 30K debt was completely gone. But it gets even crazier. After clearing all that debt, they weren't just at zero. They were ahead. They found themselves with more than 13K sitting in their savings account, money they could actually use, enjoy, or play with. And here's the part that makes this story even more unbelievable. They didn't even consciously try to manifest that 13K. There were no intentions set for it, no affirmations, nothing deliberate. At most, there had only been a passing thought at some point, something like, "It would be nice to have 10K in my savings account." But even that thought wasn't important to them. It wasn't a priority. Their entire focus had been on eliminating the 30K debt. Yet somehow, they ended up with even more than that casual thought. But this wasn't the only area where things shifted. For over 10 years, this person had a goal: to earn a 6-figure income. They worked extremely hard for it, pushed themselves, stayed consistent, put in the effort year after year. And still, it never happened. No matter how much work they put in, that goal stayed out of reach. Again, they didn't use affirmations or special techniques. They simply had the intention. They even spoke about it openly with their counselor, just expressing what they wanted without obsessing over how it would happen. Then 2024 came, and everything flipped. Now, instead of grinding endlessly, they found themselves working just 2 to 3 days a week, while earning a 6-figure income. Not only did they achieve the goal that had eluded them for over a decade, they did it in a way that required less effort than ever before. In fact, 2024 turned out to be the most relaxed, calm, and effortless year of their life when it came to work. Less stress, less hustle, more ease, more freedom. And yet more money. Now, if you really look at this story, there are some powerful lessons hidden inside it. First, intention matters more than force. They didn't chase aggressively or try to control every detail. They simply decided what they wanted and allowed life to unfold. Second, you don't always need techniques or constant affirmations. Clarity and belief, even quiet, unspoken belief, can be enough. Third, things don't always happen in the way you expect, but they can still happen in your favor. A lost lawsuit turned into unexpected money. Delayed payments showed up at the perfect time. Sources you weren't even thinking about can suddenly become the answer. Fourth, what you focus on expands. But sometimes, what you don't focus on can still come to you. They were focused on clearing debt, not building savings, yet they ended up with both. And finally, effort doesn't always equal outcome. After 10 years of hard work with no results, everything changed in a way that required less effort but delivered more reward. Sometimes, things align not when you push harder, but when you decide and trust. So the real question is, what are you still trying to force that might actually come easier if you simply set the intention and let it unfold? If this story made you rethink what's possible, make sure you stay connected. Because this is just one of many real stories that show how life can shift in ways you never see coming. And remember, sometimes the biggest breakthroughs happen when you least expect them.